welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going over my new adventure, new travel coming up here at the beginning of May. As you guys know, I've been getting into cruising lately this year. Back in November I went on a 14-day Panama Canal on the beautiful Disney Wonder. Also had another couple cruises in between, including the Carnival Panorama twice this year so far, heading down to the Mexican Riviera, the Majestic Princess, which was wonderful, amazing again, heading down to the Mexican Riviera 3 times this year has been amazing. But now we are switching it up, and you guys know what May means. It's the start of the Alaska cruise season. So I'm going to be going on an 11-day cruise, 2 separate cruises but back to back, heading up to Alaska. Starting off on May 3rd, heading up from San Francisco up to Vancouver the night before the cruise starts. And we are going to start off with a great dandy on a brand new ship, the Discovery Princess. Woo-hoo. Let's check out that new cruise on the West Coast. You don't get new cruise ships on the West Coast that often like Florida does. So it's always nice to check out a new cruise ship as it's still new. Started out in March 26th or the 27th of last month, just a few weeks old. That went down to the Mexican Riviera and the California coast to start off its season. First couple trips out. So let's get into our trip. Starting on May 4th, Princess calls this trip the Alaska Sampler. So it's a little taste of Alaska, not the full Alaska cruise, but we'll get into that later on here. So this first one is going to be 4 nights, heading out of Vancouver, Canada on May 4th. So staying the night before, so get to explore a beautiful city of Vancouver. Got a brunch place already in mind that I've been there a couple times too. Can't wait to go back to Vancouver and get some great brunch or breakfast in the morning there. Also got Tim Hortons, best coffee in Canada. Cannot complain about that if you know about that. So on May 4th, the cruise leaves at 4:30 p.m. We have a 10:30 check-in time there, so enough time to go explore the ship before sailing away, which I will be going live on the ship. On the new ship, Discovery Princess, on May 4th. A little bit before sail away, maybe include a little sail away party on the live. We'll see what we can do there. And then for the first full day on May 5th, we will be at sea for the whole day. So plenty more time to go explore different rooms, different activities, different food locations, check out the buffet. Going to be doing some specialty dining on the ship on May 5th. I'll bring you guys along for that. And the first and only port of call on this 4-day is going to be in Alaska, Ketchikan, Alaska. Looks like we get in at 8 o'clock in the morning till about 5 o'clock is when we leave. So we do have an excursion booked on this one, the Lumberjack Competition, which is going to be pretty interesting. Since we're up in Alaska, they got a lot of trees, a lot of lumber. Lumber competition is going to be between 2 different teams where they have a battle to see who can do it the fastest. So, heard it's one of the most top-rated excursions in Ketchikan. So can't wait to see what they have to offer there in Ketchikan. Of course, they're known for salmon. It's not salmon season yet, but we'll see what they have there. Maybe grab some salmon. You know I love seafood, so some crab, oysters, all that sounds good to me. And then once we leave at 5 o'clock, we have another sea day on Saturday, May 7th, as we make our way to Seattle, Washington on May 8th. On May 7th, I do have a cabin crawl for our cruise group that we have on Facebook. I created the cabin crawl, so we're going to go check out all the different rooms from inside all the way up to some sweets. The Discovery Princess has 4 different style of sweets, and so far I have 3 different. The only one I do not have is the Sky Suite, which there's only 2 rooms, and I doubt anybody's going to be grabbing those for this 4-day trip. But we'll see what we can do with the other 3 and bring them to you guys here on the channel. So according to the timeline here, we get into Seattle, Washington at 7 o'clock in the morning. So if you haven't noticed yet, I did say 11 days. So if you're wondering where the other 7 days are, let's talk about that. So we get into Seattle at 7 and probably go explore after breakfast. Maybe go to Pike's Place, go check out the Starbucks, go check out the Needle, since we have a little time before boarding the next ship. Wait, no, we're doing it back-to-back, so it's going to be 7 days back on the lovely Discovery Princess as we do the full Alaska tour that Princess has to offer here on the Discovery Princess. So again, once we get into Seattle, go check out Seattle for the day and move on from there. As this 7-day makes stops back in Ketchikan, we go to Skagway, go to Juneau, and go to Victoria, British Columbia, and make our way back to Seattle. So let's get into the details here on this one. So we leave at 4 o'clock on Sunday from Seattle, as I stated before. We have one more sea day on May 9th, Sunday, May 9th, we have a sea day. And then we're back in Ketchikan again. Twice in Ketchikan in 6 days. Hey, it's Alaska. So pretty much for this one, we will probably be just roaming around town, seeing what the little town of Ketchikan has to offer. And again, enjoy that lovely seafood. As you know me, I love to eat some seafood. Can't complain about seafood all day long, all week. And then on Wednesday, May 11th, sorry, my apologies, we have a sea day on Monday. And on Tuesday, May 11th, we will be in... Okay, let's see here. Let's get our dates right. On Tuesday, May 10th, we will be in Ketchikan from 6:30 to 3, so plenty of time to explore. On Wednesday, May 11th, we have our glaciers, scenic cruising day. So we'll go see some glaciers, and they do have an excursion lined up where we'll be able to go up close to the glaciers that Princess offers. And it sounds exciting. It's called the Alaska Explorer, and you get on a little ship or a little boat, about maybe 50-60 people. They take you up to the glacier where the ship can't get to because it's too big. So I'll get to go explore that and bring you guys along for that. And then on May 11th, we have Juneau. May 12th, can't get my dates right, I guess. May 12th, which is going to be Wednesday. Wow. Oh no, actually the same day as, I don't even know my days. Actually the same day, Wednesday, we will be in Juneau, Alaska at 12:30 to 9. Gonna go do, after that excursion, was gonna go do some whale watching and go check out another glacier later on that day. See what we have planned there. Gonna do a live from Juneau as well, so if you want to watch that, stay tuned here to the channel. And then on Thursday, May 12th, we are in Skagway, Alaska from 6 until 5 p.m. And on this one, we are taking the White Pass train that takes you around the beautiful scenic of Skagway and takes you up to the Canadian border. But this year, with COVID going on, we are not able to go past Canada, but it's still going to be an adventure that'll bring you guys along. The scenery is supposed to be beautiful, so looking forward towards that. And then on the last couple days, Friday, May 13th, we are at sea. And then on Saturday, May 14th, We are in beautiful Victoria, British Columbia, but sadly on this trip, we are only there for 4 hours. Kind of weird, 7 p.m. till midnight. Very interesting timing, but Victoria is a beautiful city during the day, so I bet at night it's still a wonderful place to visit. Don't necessarily have plans yet, maybe just go grab dinner in town. The gardens are beautiful, but we'll see if we have time for that. And then on May 15th, sadly the trip ends in Seattle, Washington, where we get in again around 7 o'clock. I will be taking my time to get off that ship in no rush. But we are spending the night in Seattle for that night, and we leave off on the 16th, bright and early in the morning. So a little exploring in the city before heading back home to San Francisco. In between these 11 days, we will be exploring some of the specialty restaurants, going to the spa, the Inn Cove, and checking out the beautiful massages that they offer. They have a sanctuary that you have to pay to go to the pool area. It will be cold, but we'll be checking that out since it seems pretty cool. It's they have half day, full day in cabanas. Might do a half day one day and then a cabana the other day. So I'll bring you guys along that. So stay tuned here to the channel, and thank you for letting me talk about my new adventure here on the Princess Cruises to Alaska on Discovery Princess. Look forward to seeing you guys on May 3rd or May 4th for a live from the ship. Catch you guys later. Good night.